Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today is a great day to be a Brawl fan because they just announced a Brawl Talk, which of course we're going to get all the update information, everything like that. So in today's video, we're going to be going through exactly when Brawl Talk is, what we can expect, and also when the update is most likely to be. But yeah, of course, before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed because we're like less than 25k or getting close to 25k subs away from 200k, and like 65% of you guys are not subscribed. So I'd really appreciate it if you could also up if you haven't already, and of course make sure you're liking the video if you do enjoy these types of videos. And if you're picking anything up in this shop within this new update, make sure you're using the credit code first of all, and if you want to support me, you can use code Tom. We very much appreciate it. Okay, so Brawl Talk was literally just announced right here by Brawl Stars on the official Twitter. So honestly, we're gonna go take a look at this little sneak peek that we have here. So again, we have this kind of beach theme. Of course, we have like, this is I think this is the bad random stage. Obviously there was like a bad random song. We had 3 bad randoms brawlers, being the Buzz skin, also the Poco, Trash Poco, and then we had the Stu, Wicked Stu, I think it was. But yeah, so this is like a beach theme. That's obviously the stage right there. I'm gonna see if there's any little sneak peeks in here. There's a lot of robots. So actually, something I did see Frank say was that they're going to be remodeling robots in this update. Or sometime soon. I don't know whether it was in this update or sometime soon, but obviously there is a lot of robots here. We have that's Trash Poco's guitar. And then obviously we have like a lot of bots, a lot of robots here. We have Max's energy drink down there. There's a chair. No one's sitting in it. There's a little, why is there a little pin pack? That's so confusing. There's just like, it's just like someone just thrown a random pin pack. Maybe we're getting some changes to pin packs or something like that, because it just seems so random. There's just a pin pack sitting on the side of like that chair. We have palm trees, maybe heading towards the kind of an exotic. We already had a beach themed update, so I'm not really sure. Obviously we have the staff only over here. I don't really know what else we have. We have that drink, which is it's from some Brawl. I don't remember. We have the little mortis art up here. We have a little emote, like a pin, staff only, and then honestly, like not too much else in this kind of picture right here. Let me know if I missed anything, but I think that's it. Okay, this to be fair, this could be the new brawler. Like, I don't know if there's any brawler that actually looks like that. It says first as well. I don't know. Maybe that could be the new brawler. Let me know if I missed anything in this one. But yeah, let's take a look at the Brawl Talk and see if we can see anything from there. Okay, so here is the official Brawl Talk. So it premieres it at 4 my time, which as you can see is 26 hours. When this video goes out, it'll probably be 24 or 25 hours. But obviously the thumbnail says the Trash Night. So we have Trash Poco, now we have the Trash Night. And I don't know about you guys, but in that picture we saw before, let's take a quick look at that. This kind of looks like that face could kind of be like a knight. Actually, it looks like Bull, to be honest. I think that's what it is. It does look like Bull. Bull is kind of like a knight. Yeah, I'd say he's a knight, definitely. But yeah, so we're getting the Trash Knight. I think this is probably the new brawler, because I think it looks kind of similar. It's like a box. It looks similar to Griff's kind of shadow that we saw in last Brawl Talk. But yeah, Brawl Stars Brawl Talk once upon a brawl. So it doesn't really give us any... actually, to be fair, it gives us a hint. So we have the Trash Knight, as you can see here. This is like, that's obviously a castle with the kind of drawbridge going down, or the drawbridge. And then this castle is kind of on fire. So potentially that's hinting at the update being like, it's like castle themed, kind of, you know, like kings, that kind of theme. Because obviously we have the knights, then we have the castle, this is the drawbridge, and then it's on fire. So potentially like that is what this update is going to be about. But yeah, definitely excited about that for sure. And yeah, let's take a look at how long this Brawl Talk is going to be. Okay, so if we just type in like the name of the Brawl Talk into Google, it says that the Brawl Talk is actually 4 minutes 56 seconds, which is actually quite a long time considering it's not going to be a big update because obviously their staff just came back from summer. So yeah, about a 5-minute Brawl Talk as compared to that one over there, which has literally, it's literally a 4-minute Brawl Talk with 2 brawlers, tons of skins, and a new game mode. That one was, the Jurassic Splash one was such a long Brawl Talk. We had the animation at the start, to be fair, so that's why it's a little bit longer. But yeah, 5 minutes definitely feels like we're getting quite a big update here. So now we're going to take a look at exactly when we can expect different parts of the update. So of course we're gonna get Brawl Talk this weekend, we're gonna get tomorrow, and then after that we usually have a couple sneak peeks, then we'll have the update sometime next week, and that usually includes new balance changes. It's gonna include some new content. Obviously we don't know what that is yet, but it's gonna include some new content. As you can see, the Brawl Pass here ends in 9 days 21 hours, which I believe is not next week but the week after on a Monday. So basically we're gonna get the update, and then the following week we usually get the Brawl Pass. Of course, something else to mention is that usually we have a couple of days where you can't play Power League. So usually the update will come like a couple, like 1, 2, 3 days before this Power League season ends, and we basically have like 3 days ish where you can't play Power League, and then of course we have the new Power League season with of course the new skins and new rewards and stuff like that. So yeah, that's definitely something to look out for. So we're gonna have like the update, which is gonna come with balance changes and maybe some new content, and then we'll have the new Power League season, and then the following week we'll probably have the new Brawl Pass, which will of course include a new brawler. Okay, so one of the things I like to do before an update is take a look at some of the developers, so like Danny, Paula, and Frank's Twitter, because particularly Frank likes to hint at some new update features, and he just likes to generally talk about the state of the game and what is likely coming in this update. So the first thing, he found a question from somebody asking if they're slowing down releasing brawlers. Frank says they're not going to slow down releasing brawlers anytime soon. I guess they kind of have to have one for the Brawl Pass, and then they kind of just throw in a couple random brawlers like when they want. So yeah, this is definitely good news that we're constantly going to get new brawlers in these new updates. Okay, so another question I found said, hey Frank, has the team thought about improving looking for team feature? Obviously I don't think anyone really uses this, and should we expect it in the near future? He says it's on our to-do list but not a priority, so most likely we won't get it in this update, but potentially in some of the next updates here. Okay, so next up we have Frank saying that Piper is in a very good place overall, and that most likely this means that she's not going to get any nerfs or buffs in this update. So somebody else was actually asking here, this is an update related, but basically so gems for me are like 10% cheaper now. So Frank's saying that they didn't change them, it's actually based on the app store, which is actually pretty interesting. So definitely make sure to check out your shop and see if your gems got cheaper to buy. So I thought this was pretty interesting. So Frank did a poll on Twitter, like if you could remove one a game mode from Power League, what would it be? And by the overwhelming majority, over 53% said Siege, which is kind of crazy. I think I voted for Heist on this, but yeah, most people saying that Siege should be removed. So I guess if we're going to see any changes to Power League in terms of modes being removed, it's probably most likely to be Siege, which is definitely pretty interesting. Okay, so I thought this was pretty interesting. This is like the distribution of Power League ranks. So most people, I believe, on Gold 1, and yeah, definitely pretty interesting. I just thought I'd throw that in here. Okay, so something interesting here. So Frank responds to a question saying, will there be any like Power League improvements? And he says there's basically going to be no changes into Q4, which is basically won't be this update, it'll be next one and the one after that. So most likely they're not making any Power League changes this update, but that kind of means, I don't know, maybe we're getting some other features or something like that that is using up a lot of their time. But yeah, definitely interesting to see that there's not going to be any changes to Power League. I think it's very, very good right now. There's a few quality of life changes, like banning and also just like random throwing and stuff like that. But apart from that, yeah, that's pretty interesting to see. Okay, so this is Frank actually answering a similar question, again saying Power League improvements will be starting to come in Q4, which is October and the final 3 months of the year. So yeah, again, like the pick and ban suggestions and also the reporting system as well, which would be obviously really, really nice. Okay, another interesting question here, basically asking about the amount of gems that the Brawl or Brawler is giving to basically players in the Brawl Pass, and saying that, you know, free-to-play players, obviously it's harder for them to get gems now because you can't get them from normal Brawl boxes. He says they're happy with the amount of free premium currency they're handing out, which is fair enough. I think the Brawl Pass is amazing value. So yeah, it's interesting that they're not going to kind of change the way that gems are given out anytime soon. Okay, now this is actually really, really interesting. So Frank is basically confirming that they're not going to add any rare or super rare brawlers anytime soon, which most likely means if we get any new brawlers apart from obviously the chromatic, it's going to be epic, mythic, or legendary. Okay guys, that is gonna wrap it up for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.